What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Checking the sound. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One person. Give me a thumbs up. Two people. Give me a thumbs up as y'all come in, please. And if y'all not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. That's a delay on my phone, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to get started in a minute, y'all. I cannot see nothing. I can't find my glasses to be able to write the way I'm supposed to write. I can't see nothing. And I got the nerve to have some contacts in. So that actually makes it worse. So, Donna Green, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I'm sitting in the wine cellar tonight, but I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking some hot tea. My stomach cramping a little bit. So, I'm sitting in the wine cellar today because it looks more relaxing for what I've been going through for the last 2 days with my grandson. I'm about to explain again because I don't know if you caught the video yesterday, but I'm getting ready to let you know what's going on. Let me cut this TV off. Cut this TV off. Donna Green, you got to go back and watch the video from yesterday. We had a preacher on yesterday. We trying to change up the platform a little. Yes, that's what you need to do. Just relax. But we trying to change the platform up a little bit. So go back yesterday when you get time and check out yesterday's. Well, actually, we dropped 2 videos yesterday. So go back and try to check out the one with the pastor that came in, prophetess Tara Crowder. And we had a good time yesterday. And then, once you have a good time, that like when you go to church, somebody always try to test you or take you through something. So, honey, when we left out of church, thank you 3 people that entered the room. Give me a thumbs up, please, as you enter. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. But we haven't even started yet on the update. G fam, blessings, bae. Sorry, running errands. Shout out to Bae. Blessings, Donna. I will go back and watch. Okay. G, you fine. We just started, G. We just started. I haven't even got into the message for today. The update is part 2. I don't even know if I wrote it right. I was writing it so fast because when I was talking to Aunt Maddie, I was telling her I was going to come on at 6. So I was running a little late. But G, we in the wine cellar tonight. I ain't got no wine, but I got some hot tea. And I like the way it looked. So I decided to go with the wine cellar. Donna Green speaking to G. We got 3 people in the chat. We're going to start in a few minutes. But how were y'all day been? How's y'all weather? Where y'all at? And then we'll start. I'm going to give a few more people enough time to get on. You got some hot coffee? Yes, G. I got to have my hot tea. And I drink herbal tea. So I got to have it. I done had 1 cup this morning. And this is my night cup right here. This is my night cup. Shay's World. What it do, boo? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I haven't even started yet, y'all. I was trying to give a few more people enough chance to come on in, but I appreciate all 3 of y'all for joining me. Weather beautiful as always. Except summer, I can't stand it, but I love it. Hey G, that's it. I love the winter. The summer I can't take. I try to stay in the house as much as I can in the summertime because I can't take that heat. G speaking to Shay. We got 4 people in the chat, y'all. This phone right here is running late, and that one right there is a little early. It's raining in Texas. When in North Carolina, the sun is out and everything. Shay speaking to Donna Green, G family, hey. But yeah, I just told them Shay I was sitting in the wine cellar with no wine. Sitting in the wine cellar with some hot tea. It feel a little cozy in here, so I said let's do the wine cellar today. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and start. And anybody else that that was up on that saw my video from yesterday. Y'all, the ones that don't know, have not seen the video, y'all have went through some changes. I'm gonna try to give you a little bit from yesterday. 4 amazing changes in the room, but I'm gonna try to give you a little bit from yesterday. I can't even on the green. I love the fall and the winter, but yeah, on yesterday, my grandson, I'm gonna give you a little bit. You probably have to just go back and watch the video. But anyway, I got a 9-year-old grandson. I'm about to have 6 because my daughter about to have twins. But my 9-year-old, my oldest grandson yesterday, I'm just give you a little bit of it. He went to school yesterday. He had PE class and physical education. So he in this class, y'all, and they give them water bottles. At the beginning of the school year, my daughter had to buy water bottles or whatever. So they get to drink their water. So my grandson, I'm going fast because this was the video from yesterday. So my grandson spilled a little bit of his water on the floor. So when he spilled his water on the floor, the PE teacher yelled at my grandson. He took a football and he threw it against the wall. Boom, real hard. Just because my grandson had dropped his water on the floor. So when he done that, my grandson and all the kids in the class were scared. So my grandson grabbed the mop. And when he grabbed the mop, he started mopping up his water. The PE teacher came over there and snatched the mop out my grandson's hand. And he said to my grandson, he said, I should. But he stopped talking. So you should what? Slap him? Beat you? Hit you? Knock you out? What? Because he said, I should. And he stopped. So at that moment, he was irate still. So he picked up the phone, called my daughter, told my daughter exactly what he done. Right, G. Called my daughter and told my daughter exactly what he done. So when he done that, my daughter asked him, she was like, well, are you all right? She said, because you sound a little angry to be a teacher because my son has spilled some water on the floor. So he began to go backwards and forth with my daughter, trying to make a long story short because it was the video from yesterday. And my daughter, he told my daughter, he said, yeah, and then what you going to do about it? So basically he act like he got a real problem, like he really want to fight. Like he won't fight my daughter, basically. So my daughter, she didn't want to argue with him. And so she told him, her words to him was, she said, that's okay. She said, I got something for you. So that's what she called me. In the middle of me doing my live yesterday, y'all. I don't want to cram y'all and give y'all too much, but because you got to go back and watch the video. Oh, Lord, bless her soul. Get them demons. Right. Get them demons out of him because, honey, something is wrong in the school system. I ain't finished because we had more that happened today. So, okay, when I called the principal, which is on the video too. Them teachers. Yes, that gym teacher, he's very wrong. Him, yeah, G, I knew what you meant, G. So on yesterday, I had called the principal. I'm gonna give y'all because y'all wasn't there yesterday. So yesterday I called the principal and I was like, yes, I gave her my name and I began to tell her what happened. And she was like, oh, he came in here and he already told me he threw it in the dirt. Yeah, he said he was a little frustrated today. So you trying to tell me a teacher then came in your office and no, he do not. A teacher have came in your office and told you straight up, this is what I did. I threw the ball and I was frustrated and this is what happened. So the principal was telling me that. And I was like, excuse me? She was like, yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now that he's not going to get fired. Um, so I got quiet because I'm trying to not be who I used to be. Stop calling for the old me. Stop calling because they keep calling me and I don't want to do that. So she said, well, let me get your number. I'll call you back. So I was real quiet. So I hung up the phone. I tried to call Board of Education. Okay, now we on today's video. So I talked to the Board of Education, man. I had to email him all this stuff from A to Z of everything that happened, right? So when I done that, I was talking to the man on the phone, and he was so hurt. He said, as you telling me this, he said, I'm getting so mad. He said, because he said he don't know what to say to me because he said, this is crazy. Like, what is going on in the school? You know, he want to know what's going on. And he kept apologizing to me because, y'all, I did not sleep all last night. If I slept, I probably slept for like an hour. Somebody talking their anger out on the students when the drama starts at home. Gee, you hit that thing on the money. Well, he always in a bad mood. You hit it on the money because I said that. I said, you not that mad at my grandson over no spilled water on the floor. That floor don't even belong to you. Like, what is really wrong? So it's sad but true. Something is going on in the house. You know how they say that to the kids, if the kids get in trouble, and they always say, what's going on in the home? No, what's going on in his house, in the teacher house? Because teachers is real quick to say that what's going on in the home when the child don't do what they supposed to do or they being bad or acting out. So in this situation, what is going on in this damn teacher home? Something is going on. Is his wife beating him? Is he beating his wife? I mean, something is not right because he did not come in that school talking to my grandson like that over no water. Or, you know, his wife mad at him because he forgot to pick up her makeup from the store. Hey, G, it's something serious because of the simple fact you not mad. You not throwing the football. Boom. Busting it against the wall, scaring all these kids, snatching them up out my grandson's hand and saying I should. You know what I'm saying? Over some water. What is going on in the home? Because that's what they used to tell me when my kids was going to school. Okay, G, I got you. That's what they used to ask me. My kids don't do what they supposed to do, or they get in a fight in school. Can we ask, what is going on in the home? No, what's going on in the school? What's going on with Mr. PE? What's going on with Mr. PE teacher? So anyway, I talked to the Board of Education man today, y'all. So he was like so apologetic. He said every time you keep on telling me stuff, he said it's making me mad. He said it's making me mad. He said because even for the principal to tell you, oh, he didn't throw it at the wall, he threw it in the dirt. He said he wasn't supposed to throw it at all. And she never returned your call. He's not supposed to be angry around children. I gave them a list of jobs that you can have to be angry at. Your own business. You work at McDonald's, you probably could be mad because it's plenty of times I done pulled up there and had attitudes. Construction jobs, things like that. But in a school system, you have to sometimes go in there and hide your anger. You have to go in there, pretend like whatever's going on at home is not happening. I done been in jobs when I was going through things and I had to go in there and smile. I had to go in there, pretend like nothing ain't happening. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not professional and things like that. So the Board of Education man, he was so hurt. He was so hurt, so apologetic. So I had to email him all of this stuff. Y'all, it still ain't over because I'm gonna tell you what happened today. So I had to email him all of this stuff, and he was so apologetic. And this man said to me, he said, I commend you. He said, because you're not cussing, you're not yelling, you're not doing none of that. He said, I commend you. He said, because had it would have been my child, this is what this what the Board of Education man said. He said, had it would have been my child, he said, I probably would have been doing a little bit more than what you're doing. I said, because that's what the enemy want me to do. You know, see, my kids know that I'm going to handle situations like that. That's not their job. Let me do it. You know, let me do it. You don't need to worry about that. I got that. And so the enemy knows that too. So you got to remember the enemy, he knows too. He knows that she going to step in. You know, God got a blessing on the way. Y'all mark my word. Mark what I say. God got a blessing on the way. And I'm going to make her fall off of it. I'm going to make her miss it by her mouth because they know that I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that I'm cussing this person. I'm going to disrespect that person. No, sir. Because, see, I know the trick of the devil. You got to understand that. I know the trick of the devil. So what I did was pray for that man. Ask God to give me strength to be able to forgive him. And I do. And I pray for whatever he got going on in his household. I pray for the new situation that I haven't even told y'all yet. I pray for all of them because the enemy want me to. And for that Board of Education man to say to me that he said, I'm just so surprised you're not cussing and all of that, doing none of that. He said, but it will be handled. And I respect him for that. You know, just handle it. Don't push me off. Don't push it up under the rug like the principal did. And see, what the principal thought was, she should have had handled it so it wouldn't have to go over to the Board of Education. But she let me know, like, I ain't listening to nothing you said. He didn't tell me this what didn't happen, and I'm going with that. And he not going to get fired. If I was going to do some cussing, it was going to be with her because the enemy was tempting me then. So I turned the other cheek. Hey, Feast. How you doing with that beautiful food? And thanks for coming in. Just suppose he hit your grandson because he that mad about water being spilled. But that's the school system for you. There's not they're not holding the teachers accountable for the wrong these teachers doing. Right. Peaceful Courtney said, I'm good. Are you? I'm doing good. A little frustrated, but doing good. And thanks for coming in. So y'all, the man just still trying to understand why I'm not so angry. But the old me, you know, when my kids was in the school system, all I did was cuss. I mean, they had me on speakerphone in conferences. I'm cussing and everything. Because my kids used to say, Mom, the teachers be lying too. You know, they lie too. I know some teachers that love their job, that teach the kids good. You know, I know some that really respect their job. I do. And then I know some that hate their job. You know, it's possible for teachers to hate jobs. Other people hate jobs. So why a teacher can't hate their job? This man hates his job because he mad and want to fight my grandson over some water. So the superintendent, he was like on my side. But let me tell you this. I'm not stupid and I'm not slow. But let me tell you this. The superintendent is talking to me. He's talking to me too nice. I mean, he telling me all of this stuff, but I'm not biting that. Because if he don't handle it, y'all better look out for Channel 5 News in North Carolina because that school going to the news. It's going to the news. And just like I told him, Is no prejudice bone in my body because my father, I'm not even gonna call him no stepfather because he is a father, raised me, been with my mother for 40 something years, and I'm 49. So my stepfather is white, and that's my father. Like, he went to school with me when I was in trouble and things like that. So, and he loves my grandson with everything in him. And this teacher is white. My grandson is black. But had it would have been a black PE teacher and a white little boy, I'm speaking of this town because I've been racially profiled in this town, and they got away with it. But had it would have been a black PE teacher, and remember, I had to say yesterday, I'm the little black girl with the white father, so y'all know it ain't nothing prejudiced about me. So it would have been handled the day before yesterday. It wouldn't. I wouldn't be sitting here still waiting to hear what the resource is. No, I'm not wishing for this man to lose his job because I don't know if he got a family. That's how my heart have changed. Because before, the old me, I wouldn't care if you had to live in a cardboard box or something, you need to come up out of that school, something. But now I'm thinking about, like, do he got a family? That's where my heart at. But my thing is, you need to be evaluated. Because if I don't step up, no telling, he might put his hands on the next child. You know how people, victims of other things, because I don't know if I can say that word up there, but the R word, and they don't tell, but that person do the R word to other people, like the R. Kelly situation, like all those women. Somebody should have told a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And the pattern won't keep on going. But see, the boat stops here with my grandson. It stops here. Shay said, hi, feast for Cornice. So the boat stops here. You're not going to get away with that. So anyway, so today, y'all, the devil is so mad at whatever blessing that God got for me. Y'all remember I'm in the wine cellar drinking hot tea. So I had to call back to the superintendent. My grandson get off of school. I don't know what the hell is going on with water in the school. So my daughter calls me again today, and she was like, remind you I ain't had no sleep all night because I kept picturing in my head this grown-ass man hanging with my little 9-year-old grandson and embarrassing him in front of all these people and throwing this ball and snatching him up out of his hand and all of this. I kept seeing that vision in my head last night. So I couldn't sleep. I was up. I should have went live. I was up at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, my daughter, she calls me again today. So now remind you, I ain't even got the results from the first situation. Don't agree. We have to keep our children prayed up because the devil is busy. Right. Teach one. Yes. And I know what goes on in the school system. And Donna Gray, you absolutely right. And I take my hat off to you because I know it's a hard job. I know it's a hard job. Thanks to the 5 amazing channels in the building, y'all. Please give me a thumbs up. I know being a teacher is a hard job. It was a hard job raising 3 kids in the same household and everybody else's kids. So I know teaching, thanks to the 6 amazing channels in the building, y'all. Can y'all please give me a thumbs up? I know in this being a teacher is a hard job. I know that. But you gotta hide your feelings. You gotta hide your feelings when you in a school system with these babies. You can't do that. He spilled some water. Why is you so angry? What the hell is wrong with you? But he need to be evaluated. You know what I mean? He need to go away. He need to probably go on vacation and get his mind together because he's too angry. And he was bold enough to call my daughter on the phone while he still was mad and asked her what she was going to do about it. Went in the principal's office and told the principal that he was just upset. He was upset about it. He said because these kids always spilling their water. Something ain't right. Donna, let us know what's going. That's right, Donna. Let us know what's going on, because what I'm seeing, honey, some serious stuff goes on. I mean, because they try to push this thing up under the rug, but they had the wrong one. No, I'm not coming in cussing no more, and going into school, and they be done lock me up and tase me now. Hey, auntie. They be done lock me up and tase me now. So you can't be falling up in them schools like back in the day when my kids was going to school, because I go in there and cut up quick. But now, baby, you getting tased. You getting tased, you getting locked up and everything, and I ain't got time for that. And I don't want to embarrass my grandson and go and get locked up. I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. Thanks to the 8 amazing channels that's in the building. Y'all, please give me a thumbs up. If y'all not subscribed to me, subscribe to me, leave me a comment, and I'll come back to you. If y'all don't have anybody that's in this chat, y'all, please, please, please connect. So anyway, let me tell you what happened today. Matter of fact, I was on the phone with Aunt Maddie when this call came in. So Aunt Maddie speaking in G. So I'm on the phone talking to Aunt Maddie, and we just having our little conversation, and we chilling. So my phone rings, and I was like, "Hello." My daughter was like, "Mom," so the same grandson. My grandson in school, in class, and he asked the teacher, "Can he use the bathroom?" The teacher told him no. So my grandson was telling her that he needed to use the bathroom. She wouldn't let him go. So my grandson, that have never used the bathroom on himself, peed on himself. He told this teacher that he peed on himself. She was like, "Oh no, that's probably water." And my grandson went through the school the whole day, the rest of the day, with all these wet clothes, y'all. With all these wet clothes, with these pissy, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, thanks to the 7 amazing channels in the building, but my grandson that went through the school with all these pissy clothes on. Kids is mean, but the kids comfort him. When I talked to him, he said they wasn't mean to me, Grandma. He said everybody believed me but the teacher. Now, if my grandson do something wrong in school, so Courtney speaking up. Shay, I'm ready speaking. Babe, please tell me this is not a skit or a prank. Gee, the way I didn't get no sleep last night, I wish it was a prank. It's not. Now, y'all, I'm about to show y'all my grandson pants. Can y'all see that? So when he told her that he peed on himself, she didn't look into it or nothing. But if my grandson do something bad, they pick up the phone, they call my daughter, they tell my daughter. But my grandson is walking around school with all these wet, pissy clothes on, and they ain't called my daughter not one time. So when he got off the bus, my other daughter, too well, fam. Hey, Maddie, tell G that you was on the phone when it happened, and it's not a skit. Thanks to the 8 amazing channels that's in the building. Y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all, please give me a thumbs up. Maddie was on the phone with me, G, so I know I be doing skits and stuff, but this is not one. This is real life. Even the superintendent, the board of education man, he couldn't believe it. He said, "I don't know what to say." He said, because all of this is very unacceptable. He said he don't know what to say either. So my daughter said, when my younger daughter gets my grandson off the hello love, how are you feeling today? My younger daughter gets my grandson off the bus, so she the one who called my older daughter and told her what happened. And she was like, "Mom, as soon as he walked through the door, he smelled just like pee. He smelled just like pee." So she didn't look into it. She didn't do nothing. She just was like, "You ain't peeing yourself. It's water." So do you know I had to turn around, call this board of education man right back. I had to call him right back. Wow, where are they getting these teachers from? They getting them from Walmart, child, or something. Okay, I hear you now. Hey, Joyce. My nephew went through the same thing, but he good. Oh, shoot. Really? Wow. She said her grandson went through the same thing, but he would poop in his pants. Wow. But my grandson walked around with pissy clothes on all day, and didn't nobody call my daughter. Didn't nobody say nothing. Hey, baby. Or nothing. So I'm like, this is a nightmare. This is truly got to be a nightmare. Like, this cannot be life. Like, I slept none last night because I kept picturing this thing in my head. Like, this grown man is tripping. And I kept picturing, like, how this, I felt like I was there. I kept picturing it. Like, what is going on? So, y'all, that's why yesterday when I posted the video, I'm like, what should I do? Because at one point, I wanted to go ahead and go to jail. Like, what the hell? Like, why is y'all doing this to me? Why is y'all doing this to him? You know, and he very smart, y'all. He very smart. And just like I told y'all on the last video, his father was the same way, a genius. College is knocking at his door when he was in 11th grade. This man was on the principal list. Very, very smart. He got to school, he got into a fight, and he was telling them he didn't start it. They didn't believe him. This man turned to a life of drugs and is in prison right now. So, y'all, I just don't understand. But my grandson not getting ready to go that direction. He not. And I got to fight for him. I got to. My grandson said today when he got out of school, he said, my son name is Shorty. He said, Grandma, can Uncle Shorty come to the school with me? And my grandson hates school. He hated it. He tired of getting embarrassed. He done got off the bus pissed. Y'all know kids is mean as hell. And he had to be on the school bus smelling like pee. And he have never peed on himself. Dressed real good. Always fresh. So y'all know that what did something to him. So y'all just don't know what to say. But I just know everybody need to pray, because just like I said, the superintendent sound like he with it. He with all the smoke, and he gonna do this and he gonna do that. But if he don't, y'all better know that I'm gonna be with my cell phone in front of that damn school, and I'm gonna be going live, and I'm gonna expose these people that's allowing this to go on in this school. I'm gonna call the news people. I'm telling you, because I gotta handle it that way, because the old me, I'd be in jail right now. I'd be in jail right now. I ain't want to go get tased and stuff and be all on the damn floor embarrassing my grandson like that. I don't want to do it. The teacher told me I couldn't go before I walk out and went. And that's it. But nowadays it's just weird. But I'm gonna just tell y'all this. Teachers, some teachers, because I know some good teachers. Y'all got some kids in school. Y'all got to check behind these teachers, because they stick together. Because when I went in that principal's office, when I called that principal, and what's so crazy, y'all, I know the principal. Like, me and her sister is tight. Been tight for years. But that didn't matter. She was nonchalant with me. She was like, whatever. I'm going to tell you right now, he not going to get fired. Yeah, he told me he was upset. He told me he was upset today. Yeah, he told me he threw the ball, but he threw it in the dirt. The fuck? I mean, excuse me. So, like, y'all really trying to make me go to jail. So, I'm going to need for everybody, I ain't going to say that, because I ain't going to go no jail. But I'm just saying, y'all send me some damn commissary or something. Y'all all get together and do a Bae fundraiser, and send me some commissary. They keep playing with me. I'm tired. Then tomorrow, don't go back to that school. And my grandson better not come back home with nothing else because they trying to make me flip. They trying to make me flip, but I ain't gonna ready to do it. But anyway, y'all, I will update y'all on everything. The results. I don't know if I'm gonna be standing in front of that school or with a sign. And I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. I don't know if he gonna go ahead and handle it. And just like I said, I'm not looking for nobody to lose no job. Just evaluate it. So somebody else's child don't gotta go through that. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's child don't gotta go through it. So at the end of the day, y'all just keep me in prayer because I did not sleep last night. And, huh? Bae said he up in here. Bae up in here. Bae talking about this last night, talking about something. Let's go to the school. Oh, we both go to jail. So y'all gonna make sure that y'all set up a GoFundMe for bae&baetv and get some shirts to say free Bae and Bae. Free Bae and Bae. We'll get some shirts to say free Bae and Bae. So y'all do our GoFundMe, huh? So, have I missed anybody? No. Shay said she walked out. Blessings, yours. So anyway, y'all, I thank the 8 amazing channels that showed up in the building tonight, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna update y'all, but tonight we got time tonight with Aunt Maddie TV and Shay's World and Cutie Chewy in the building, y'all. 8:00. I'm right, y'all. I'm 8. It's 8:00. But if one of y'all can put it in the chat and y'all can watch them tonight because that's gonna be my something for the relax with. Watching we got time today. So we got time. Evidently the school system think I got time today too, y'all. But and if anybody have came through here that y'all didn't know, try to snatch them up. I'm pretty sure y'all might have everybody that's in here. And y'all, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up because y'all know I need it. I'm back on my grind, consistency, and everything. Talk to my my mentor today that she done gave me some tips. Shout out to Aunt Maddie's TV. G family, you know it's always love with you. Joyce, I appreciate you every time you come through. And Donna Green, you already know what's up, baby. And Aunt Maddie TV has always been there no matter what. And have I missed anybody that G fam, you already know. I already said G. So I think we is through. It's Shay's World. You about to be lit tonight on We Got Time Today. And I appreciate you for stopping through and showing Bae and Bae some love. Even though Bae in there, y'all Bae get ready to do an interview. I'm gonna interview him. He going up on the screen too, y'all. He not gonna sit beside me. He going up on the screen because he got a story to tell, and he's gonna tell it this time because he had people waiting last time and he didn't get it. He didn't get it in there, so he's ready to do it now. And anybody that got the scarf is sliding and slipping and everything, but anybody that's dealing with anxiety, all types of anxiety, panic attacks, or anything. Bae is ready to talk, y'all. He's a great talk. Thank you to the 5 amazing channels that's in the building. Can you give me a thumbs up? But Bae is ready to tell his story, his constant battle, and so y'all get ready for that. Hopefully we can go ahead and do this week. And we got another woman that's coming in. So I got Bae gonna show me how to do the premiere. When you show it like that, I got to learn how to do that. If anybody knows, somebody send it to me how to do it. Well, I know Aunt Maddie and B-Hop will show me how to do it. But thanks to the 6 amazing channels, y'all give me a thumbs up. Meet and greet up in here with anybody. If you don't want to speak, just throw a heart out there, something. I know y'all like, why she got this phone so close to her face? Because I can't see. And just like I said, I got these daggone contacts on, and it make it worse. But anyway, y'all just pray for me because I'm going through. I ain't going through because God said the battle was not mine, it's the Lord's. So that's what we're gonna do. But y'all Make sure all 6 of y'all, while y'all in here, y'all make sure y'all go over and check um Shay's World on Maddie's TV, Cutie Chewy, and we got time today. And y'all go up in there. I'm telling you, it's very entertaining, relaxing, and it's very interesting and everything. So y'all go in there, support them. Y'all get G Family, get Joyce, get Donna Green on Maddie's TV. Get everybody, y'all. If y'all don't have them, just get them. Y'all, and I just thank y'all so much for rocking with me today. I appreciate that so much because I be had this right here good for me because it helped me get some things off my chest. Because I don't want to go to jail, but I probably if I ain't had YouTube, I probably would have been up there school. I would have been throwing dictionaries and library books and school lunch tables and stuff. That's what the old me used to do, stupid stuff. So at this point, I don't want to go to jail. Oh, okay, baby. Well, we still love you anyway. We love you. We love you, Joyce. So we're gonna stick with the new me, and your kids, the ones that got kids, they be calling me like mom, like look, mom, this what's going on, like this was happening. I be saying to myself, I be like, do these damn kids want me to go to jail because they already know how I am? Like, do they want me to go to jail? Because they keep calling me, telling me stuff. But that's what it is. I don't care if your kid's grown. You ain't never get ready to stop being a mother. I don't know who done told you when they turn 18, that's it. That's a lie. Because my kids is up in their 30s, baby. And I'm still mom. My kids been at the restaurant and be like, mom, how do I order this? Mom, how you get your food? Mom, tell me how. I be like, what is going on? Mom, this, mom, that. So I don't know. Somebody said that when your kids turn 18, that's it. That is a lie. That's a lie. That's not good. Who said that? So, and mine is grown, and I'm mom every 5 minutes. I am. I don't care if I'm live or whatever. I'm still mom every 5 minutes. And I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I promise you I wouldn't. I just be talking junk. But at the end of the day, y'all pray for these teachers because they need prayer too. Even the little mean ones, they mean ass. They mean ass need prayer too. But this lady right here, we gotta see about her tomorrow. Just go up there. Just go up there. It's best and tell them what's not acceptable. Go up there and tell them what's that. I don't know if I'm ready to go up there. I'm over here saying how good I am at home, Joyce. When I get inside and they get to saying stuff that I don't like, I probably be in jail. I probably be in jail because I ain't that good at what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I think I need to keep staying away. I think I need to keep staying away. I ain't ready yet. I ain't ready to go up there yet. Even though the superintendent told me today, he was like, can you just bring the pictures up there? I was like, I'm going to email them. I know me. I know me, so I'm just going to stay away. But thank you, though. Oh, she said, no, Lord. The Lord will guide you with your husband. Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. I don't know. He the one woke up this morning talking about let's go up there, let's go to jail. He's crazy. We ain't going to jail. We ain't going to jail. But y'all, it's 6:49. Y'all, I guess I will meet y'all on the other side. I'm at 44. I'm trying to get in an hour. Anybody got any news or anything that y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to ask me anything, any kind of question or anything? Because we still got a few more minutes. And if not, I go ahead and shorten my little minutes and get on up out of here and let y'all go do what y'all got to do. Because y'all have rocked with me today. I promise you, you have. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it. So, we got 4 watching in the building. So, anyway, I was hoping that I was going to be able to drop two videos a day. I was hoping I was going to be able to drop 2 videos a day, but it then got a little late. So after I done showered and did all of that stuff. So after I watched We Got Time Today, I usually fall asleep right after then. I got to figure out what I'm going to eat. I don't even know what I'm going to eat. I ain't even cooked nothing today. But after I eat something, and watch Maddie and them, I be done fell asleep. Because I know that I know I ain't had no sleep all night long. Y'all just imagine if that was y'all grandchild, and Lord forbid if anything like that happened, your grandchild, your child, or something like that, somebody you love, that thing stay on your heart. That thing was heavy on me last night. I'm telling you, I was up all night. They kept waking up saying, "You all right? What's wrong?" I was like, nothing, because I was trying to let him sleep because his anxiety. And sometimes he up with that. So I was trying to make sure he sleeps. So I wouldn't even tell him what was wrong with me. So I'm a firecracker, and I prayed before I went to the school. I had to change out of my work clothes. They tested me with respect. Absolutely. See? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Joyce, you see what I mean? That's me. That's me. But I might be a little bit mature now. So you're right. I might probably can show up at the school now because I done had time to get it off my chest with y'all. I done had time to get it off my chest with y'all. Sometimes when you talk about things, if you react or you act soon as something happened, it's not going to be pretty. But if you have time to calm down and pray, because I have been praying. I've been praying for them, the ones that's coming up against my grandson. I've been praying for them. So I'm strong. I'm stronger than what I used to be. Like, little story real quick before we go, because we still got 5 amazing channels in here. My brother, back then, I was out there in that world and I ain't care nothing about nothing. I was at that time, I probably would shoot you back then. Back then I probably would. But I tell you, God don't be playing with you. But anyway, my brother had got shot. My brother lived in DMV area all his life. Thanks to the 6 amazing channels, y'all. Give me a thumbs up, please. My brother had lived in the DMV area all his life. Always was out there in trouble or whatever. And when I moved down North Carolina, my brother moved down here later. So my brother got shot down here. And back then, that's when my mind was like, I don't care nothing about nothing at that point, because I ain't had no kids then. And matter of fact, I still had my oldest 2, but they was little. And y'all to give my testimony one day. But anyway, my brother got shot. And when my brother got shot, he still had enough breath in his body to ask for me. He wanted his sister. That's what he told the ambulance people. So when I got in the ambulance, my brother was laid on the stretcher, and they was asking me what he was allergic to. I knew everything. Benadryl. I knew how old he was, when his birthday was, things like that. He got asthma. Like, I knew everything, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just giving them all the answers and everything. So, and I could see my brother just turning his head. He was just watching me, like following my voice. So when we got to the hospital, my biological father lives down here. And my biological father lives down here. So my father, he was over there crying, but he was angry. He was angry. He wanted to turn up. And he had his gun out there in the car. He wanted to turn completely up. He wanted to get it popping, honey. And my father back then, he didn't care if I wanted to get it popping with him. We was going to go get it popping. So I walked back there. First of all, when my brother got shot, I didn't even know where he was. When they called me, I was hollering at them on the phone. I was like, why y'all calling me? Call the ambulance. So I was yelling at the people and cussing at them so bad that I didn't even ask them where my brother was. But I felt God like leading me. Like his girlfriend was driving, but I was like, take a right, take a left. I had no clue. Promise to God. I didn't even know where we were going. So God guided me there. So when I got there, I seen the street blocked all off and everything. And I was like, oh my God, it don't look good. So anyway, I got on the ambulance and they began to ask me all these questions or whatever. So when we get to the hospital, that's where I was. When we get to the hospital, my brother is laying on the stretcher and my brother's body is just shaking. His eyes is in his head and he is on this table and my brother is shaking. Remember, it's just me and my brother. No more siblings, me and my brother. So he on this table, he's just shaking. And right then I stood over my brother and I said, God, if you let my brother live, I will forgive the person that shot him. I will forgive the person that shot him. My brother went up to ICU. He was in that bed. He had to have a colostomy bag. He had a tube down his throat. The next day, I went in there and I was just like, God, I told you that I forgive. They took the tube out his throat. Each day, he was doing good. He was in a regular room within 3 days. Because God wants us to forgive even our enemies. And when he proved that to me, which he don't prove, he didn't have to prove nothing to me. But when he showed me the power in forgiveness, forgive somebody that shot your loved ones, hurt you, and things like that. Forgiveness is big to God. So that's why I probably am, Joyce, strong enough to go up in there now. Because I have forgiven them already. Because I don't want them to discourage my grandson and send him the wrong direction. I don't. My grandson telling me he hates school. I don't want them to put that in his heart. Because they keep embarrassing him. They keep embarrassing him back to back. Y'all know when somebody embarrass y'all, do y'all know how that make you feel? On the inside, being embarrassed? I'm pretty sure somebody up here have been embarrassed before and it didn't feel good. I'm pretty sure. And so the enemy is trying to use them to steal, kill, and destroy. No, ma'am, I sure don't. Ever again. They don't want their baby sitting in urine. Because my daughter asked the school, she said, you asked that teacher since they wouldn't let her talk to her. She was like, if it was her child, she'd be mad as hell. If her baby had to sit in some daggone urine all day long. And mean as kids is. I'm pretty sure somebody done called him a couple names. But you're not going to keep on embarrassing him. So, yeah, I just don't know. But I think Joyce, I think, baby, I probably going to be good. Because just like the story I just told you when my brother, I asked for forgiveness for the person that shot him. And how I knew I really forgave him. Because back then I was actually about that life. I seen the man. And God allowed me to see him to test my heart. I promise to God on everything. My brother got all right, doing well, fine, everything. But I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel nothing. So regardless of all of this, so I was extra with my kids. I was nice, but they knew I meant business. Period. Joyce, baby. Period, honey. That's right. That's right. My mother went to the school, but I don't think she really paid it no attention because I used to fight all the time. You know, so I don't know. I just went hard with my kids. I was like, ain't nobody about to hurt them. That's just how I was. Ain't nobody get ready to hurt them. I'm just gonna protect them to the fullest. And even if any man that was in my life that don't be talking to my kids, I discipline my own kids. And it wasn't like disrespectful like that. It's just that I knew to talk to my kids before. I never gave nobody chance to say nothing to my kids because I always made sure they did what they supposed to do. If my child went into your house, my child not gonna roam your house. They not gonna roam your house and go all around. They gonna come in your house and they gonna sit down. Some people, kids come in your house, they gonna go all through your house and your refrigerator, jumping on your couch, asking all kinds of questions. My kids did not do that. They was like, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna sit my ass down. And if somebody asked them to come in there and come back here or something like that, yeah. But girl, these mothers today something serious, son. I swear. But anyway, not knocking none of them. But honey, I had to take all three of mine to the grocery store. My daughters will call me mom when they was having their kids. Mom, can you watch the babies while I go to the grocery store? What? Can I watch the baby while you go to the damn grocery store? Girl, I had all three of mine in the grocery store because I knew we have a conversation before I get out that damn car. These kids today are dealing with mental health, stress, anxiety, depression. So we have to protect ours. Absolutely. And the damn teachers is dealing with anxiety and all of that stuff too. So that's why I said, y'all, this scarf getting on my nerves. That's why I said that I'm not looking for that Mr. PE to lose his job. I'm looking for Mr. PE to get some help, get evaluated. Because you cannot go. Because if it wasn't me, if it would have been somebody else, somebody father could have went up there and did something to him. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Maddie said facts. Somebody father, brother. Now, and thank God that my grandson father's not around here because he would have went up in that school. Like, you got to be careful because you don't know who people connected to. You don't know their family. You don't know if they got some straight up gangsters in their family that don't care nothing about going to jail, don't care nothing about that. And then you got to be careful these days too because on the news today, 45 minutes away from here, they had a school on lockdown. My grandson is very sweet, and you're not getting ready to disrupt his mind to make him think that something wrong with him. And you got to be careful too because you mess with these kids these days. What if he was another child that was already raised around a lot of violence and stuff? And what if he would have felt so embarrassed that he would have came to school and did something to that teacher? Like, you really got to stop and think. You got to stop and think. These kids is not the same kids when we was going to school. Like, this is a whole nother generation. Right. The boat stops here, G family. With mine, the boat stops here. Because if he bold enough to do it again, that's why we got to stop it. We got to nip it in the bud right now. Because he that dangerous. Just with the thumbs up. He that dangerous that he didn't care. He did not care. Admitted to the principal that he was upset. I'm angry today. I'm mad today. And walked up in there and let her know that's what's going on with him and who gonna check me. But see, I just want him to be somebody get this man some help. Or he told my daughter told him, she said, you sure you need to be talking to kids like that, acting like that towards kids, that angry? You might need to find you a new job. This little I don't know if I can say this, but this little fucker told my daughter, so I might do need to find a new job. Yeah, let's see what G said. Hey, kids grow up and remember what teachers were valid, and 10, 15 years later, they're trying to get them teachers back. Yes, because the bullies, you know how the bullies be on them shows and they would confront them people like, you bullied me. Because a lot of police officers have been bullied. If it haven't been by teachers, it been by peers and students and stuff. They've been bullied. That's why they became police officers, because they feel like that protects them. That's how they feel, a lot of them. So I don't know. My grandson liked to, if he had this top right here and this cup, my grandson would invent something with it. Like, he's an inventor. His mind is different. That's why he get bored in school, because of the simple fact that he's so smart. So absolutely, G. So y'all, I just don't know, but y'all just make sure if y'all got grandkids. Yeah, that's why people got to stay on it. You got to stay on them school systems. You can't just trust that. How was the day? How was your day? In school, you got to sit down and talk to your kids. Like, how was the day? Well, how did they talk to you today? Like, is everything okay? You know, because this man, my grandson. Let me tell you what my grandson said. When I talked to my grandson today and I asked him, I was like, well, what happened yesterday? And he was like, everything is fine. I was like, what you mean everything is fine? He said, yeah, it's fine. He apologized to me. That's what my grandson said. So when you found out that the crazy grandma then called, you done pulled my grandson to the side. Thanks, G. I appreciate it. When you found out the crazy grandma then called, you done pull Kyrie to the side and go tell him what you said. Tomorrow I let you run around 17 times. Because my grandson was so excited about this apology. He made him, you got to be careful with kids, because now you done try to transform my grandson hit mind that to make him forget what you done did. Because my grandson said he apologized, Grandma. So is that to admit again what you done? Because why you apologize? What are you apologizing for? And my grandson's so young, he don't understand. He apologized. I said, okay, baby. I didn't explain to my grandson what was going on behind the scene, because I didn't want him to feel no type of way when he went to school. But my grandson did say, can his uncle come up to that school tomorrow? Woo! It's like when a family is in a healthcare facility. If you don't show up, they'll get abused. Absolutely. Now, George, that's good, because I have heard and I have seen it. Absolutely, you got to go check on them people. You got to check on them. One of my friends, well, not my friends, but one of my family members, mom just passed away, and she was in a nursing home, but she was getting ready to bring her mother home with her. But the mother passed away a couple of days ago before she got a chance to bring her home. So she said that they done took her cell phone. They give them an allowance of $30. They done took her money. They done took her cell phone. Like, you really got to. I done heard stories of people having bed sores where they ain't cleaning these people. They're not doing nothing, especially the ones that don't have nobody to see them. So if you have somebody there, you got to constantly go every day. You got to go every day, because it goes like with the teachers, because people don't have passion for their jobs no more. For those type of jobs, a lot of people is just in it for the money. So we have to be careful there too. But long as we just stay up on it, talk to our kids, talk to our grandkids, because just like that teacher did, if we would have never knew what went on and he would apologize to my grandson, that man would have got away with it scot-free. Because my grandson was so happy. He was like, Grandma, he apologized to me. So if that man wouldn't have been so angry and called my daughter, we would have never knew. Because my grandson was so happy with the apology. So anyway, I swear, y'all rock. Anybody got anything else to say? Y'all really, 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 really rock. I promise you. Joyce, you the GOAT. I appreciate you, baby. G said, man, this was fire. He said, love the screen. G, yes, sir. So, yeah, anyway, y'all please tune in tonight. I'm gonna say it again because I'm gonna promote my family. The Love Screen, Aunt Maddie's TV, Shay World, Cutie Chewy. And then y'all look, if y'all don't have time, if y'all got time, go to D and Niche. That's Cutie Chewy other page. I want y'all to go up there and I want y'all to watch the prank that she just did on Bumpy Johnson. Y'all please watch that prank. I have never seen a prank like that before. Thank you, Joyce. I enjoyed you. I really, really enjoyed you. And I appreciate your support. But y'all go pull up D and Niche page and watch that prank. I promise you that prank's supposed to go viral. It should. I have never seen a prank like that before. I can't tell you about it because I spoil it. But go to D and Niche page and watch that prank. I promise you, you won't regret it. But anyway, y'all, we're going to end it, but I'm going to try to do 2 lives a day, y'all. So be looking out for me. I got a young lady that's coming in and that will be at the table with me where we'll be on the screen. And she's going to talk about her battle, how she won the battle with breast cancer. And she going to tell her story and everything. So y'all be looking for that. I got some clothing businesses that want to sit down and talk about their business. So we're going to do that. So y'all, I'm going to try to have some interesting shows for y'all. I'm a small channel, but I'm growing. You hear me? And I'm going to keep on growing. I'm going to push. I'm not going to give up. I don't care what my numbers look like. I'm still going to keep pushing. Blesses everyone in great health to your families. If no one cares, I care. Stay strong. Stay strong-minded. G, I love you. Thanks. Joyce, Donna Green, G, whoever's left up here with y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be looking for the lives. And because we're gonna have some fun this time. This next time I get in the cellar, I'm gonna have me some wine. I ain't gonna keep sitting in the cellar with no wine and sitting here drinking some tea. Okay? But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed day.